Hello my little naughties, welcome to Goya Tales. Today we are going to read a very famous story. Like I'm sure all of you must already be knowing the story. It is a fairy tale. You know a lot of fairy tales, right? So this is also one among them which has been around for so many years and has been published in so many different versions. So today we are going to read one such fairy tale which has been around for so many years, and it is Jack and the Beanstalk. So I'm sure all of you know the story, right? But I'm going to read the version that I have with me, which is published by Little Pearl Books. So let's find out if it is the same that you all know, or is it a little different from what you know. Okay, so in this story, as all of you know, it starts with Jack, right? So Jack is a small boy, he's a little boy, and he lives with his mother. So his mother and Jack, so they live in a very little small house, and they are very poor. They don't have much money. All they have is their cow, right? So one day Jack's mother, she says, we don't have enough money at all, so I think we should sell our cow. So Jack takes the cow with him to the market to sell it for a good price and get some enough money which they can live forever, so for a long time. So on his way to the market, he met a man. So Jack was like, oh, I have already found one person, let me ask him. So he asked, what will you give me in return? I want to sell my cow. If you take my cow, what will you give me in return? And then the man said, I'll give you some magic beans. But Jack did not know if magic beans really had value, or how much it would be. Nothing. So he didn't ask anything else. So he said, oh, you'll give me magic beans. Fine then, give me and take the cow. So he gave away the cow and he got the magic beans that the man got. And while he returned home, what would have happened? His mother asked him, oh, you sold the cow, very nice. So where is the money? What did you get? How much did you get? And then Jack said, oh no, I didn't get money, but I got the magic beans. His mother got angry, and then she said, oh, you fool. What is this? You've given him a big cow, such a huge cow, and he just got some beans? What is this? I thought you will, help our situation by bringing in some money. Oh, what is this? Very bad. So she was really upset. And they didn't know what the magic beans are capable of. So his mother, very angrily, she snatched the beans from Jack and she threw them out of the window. So she threw them into the garden, out of the window. The next morning, when they woke up, what did they see? There was a very big, a giant beanstalk that had grown from the magic beans and from the ground till the sky. So it was so tall, it was so big. So Jack was surprised to see the beanstalk. Oh, what is this? Overnight, just one night, and such a big beanstalk has been grown from the beans. He was very curious to know what was on top. So, and he wanted to also see maybe how tall the beanstalk was. So he started climbing the beanstalk. He climbed up. And when he went there, what did he see? He found a beautiful castle. So when he went inside, it looked like, some giants were living there, because it was such a big and a beautiful castle. And then the giant was not there at that time, but his wife was there. So Jack went inside and he asked, I want some food. Can you give me some food? The giant's wife said, okay, she was very kind. So she invited him and gave him some milk and bread. Jack was sitting and eating, and he heard a loud noise. What was the noise? It was fee fee fo fum. What was it again? Fee fee fo fum. Apparently, the giant was back. So Jack got very scared and he ran and hid himself into a cupboard. Okay, so he was hiding inside the cupboard when the giant came in and he started eating. So he came home and the giant came into the room and the giant was eating. See how big his legs are and how small Jack is? So this is the giant who had come to his house. And Jack was hiding inside the cupboard. So after the giant finished eating, he wanted to take a nap. And then he asked his wife to bring his hen and a harp. A harp is a musical instrument, no? Like guitar, violin, veena. It is a string instrument. So you play with the strings. So he asked his wife to bring his hen and his harp. And to Jack's surprise, what happened next was the giant asked the hen to lay an egg, and it laid a golden egg. So the hen laid a golden egg and Jack was very, very surprised. He was like, wow, the hen lays gold eggs. And he was waiting until the giant went off to sleep because he wanted to take a nap, right? So when the giant was sleeping, Jack found in one of the rooms, like he was in the cupboard, right? So I think in the cupboard or maybe in the room, he found a big sack of all these golden eggs. So Jack was very tempted, and what did he do? So while the giant was sleeping, Jack took the sack of golden eggs and he climbed down the beanstalk. So he went home. What will happen now? So he showed these beautiful golden eggs to his mother and she was really happy. Wow, these many golden eggs. We can sell them and we can get lot of money from this and we can live happily. We will not be poor again. So they were very, very happy. And what did they do? They started selling these eggs and they started living happily. But after a few days, they ran out of the eggs. So Jack decided to climb up again on the beanstalk. So he went to the giant's castle again, and this time, so he asked for food and the giant's wife gave him some milk and bread. So while he was eating, again the giant had come. Fee, fee, fo, fum. The giant came and the same thing happened. The giant had his food and he took a nap. So this time what did Jack do? Again, Jack was hiding under the bed. So this time he was hiding under a bed, and when the giant went off to sleep, Jack decided to take away the golden hen. Right? So if he had the hen, then he can get a golden egg every day. Right? So Jack wanted to go and take the golden hen. So he took the hen away along with him and he climbed down the beanstalk and went home. His mother was very happy, right? So she saw the hen and when it laid a golden egg, she was really, really happy. She was like, wow, good job, my son. This is very nice. So we can get a golden egg all the time. And they were happily living their life with golden eggs every day. So after a few days, Jack again wanted to go to the giant's castle. So what did he do? He climbed up. He climbed up and went to the giant's castle. Again, he asked for some food and the giant's wife gave him. And while he was eating, the giant was back. Fee, fee, fo, fum. He came shouting and he started having his food. Jack was again hiding somewhere. So now the egg was not there. So after the giant finished eating, he wanted his harp, the golden harp that he had, to play some music. The music was so nice that he went off to sleep. The golden harp was playing music and singing songs. It was so sweet that even Jack fell in love with it. He loved the music and the song, and he wanted to have the harp for himself. So this time what did he do? He went, and as soon as the giant went off to sleep, Jack went and he took the golden harp. And what happened? The golden harp, it started shouting, "Master, master, help me, master. Somebody is stealing me. A thief is taking me away. Help me, master, master, master." So the harp was shouting and the giant woke up. Jack was terrified because he's such a huge giant. No, what will he do? So Jack got scared and he ran away as fast as he could. The giant was really furious. "Oh, you come inside my castle and you take away my things?" So the giant was so furious and he ran behind him. He started chasing Jack. But since Jack was so little, he ran very, very fast and he started climbing down the beanstalk. Now, what should the giant do? He was thinking, "Oh, will this beanstalk be strong enough to hold my weight? Can I get down too?" But then he had no choice, right? So, when Jack was going down, the giant also started climbing down the beanstalk. And Jack was very, very, "Oh God, the beanstalk is moving. It is shaking." Why? He looked up and he found the giant climbing down. So Jack got very, very scared and he started climbing down very, very fast. So he went down as fast as he could, and his mother was waiting at the bottom of the beanstalk. So she was waiting, no? Because usually he comes with something nice, right? Jack goes up the beanstalk and he comes down with so many nice things, no? So his mother was waiting there to see what his son was getting this time. And Jack, as soon as he came down, he shouted and he told his mother, "Mother, mother, bring me an axe. Quick, quick, the giant is climbing down. We need to cut down this beanstalk." So his mother ran inside and she brought a big axe, an axe with which they can cut down the beanstalk. So as soon as she came out, so Jack and his mother, Jack gave the harp to his mother and he took the axe and started chopping down the beanstalk. So they were almost able to see the giant's shoes because he was coming down, and they chopped it very, very fast. And after that, the whole beanstalk, the big beanstalk along with the giant, it just crashed on the ground. And they did not see the giant anymore after that. So what happened? Jack and his mother, with the golden hen that laid golden eggs and the golden harp, they lived happily ever after. And they were not poor again, right? So they had lot of money now. So this is the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Was it the same or different than what you know? You can change whichever part you don't like, and you can use your imagination, get creative and narrate a different version of the story. Alright children, so I hope you liked it today, and I will come back next week with another wonderful story. Until then, bye bye.